It's LA from LA Show. Thank you so much for tuning in to LA Show's Hot Topics. Please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell for more. Now let's get into these hot topics. Hey, this is LA from LA Show. Black media, black business, and talent promotions. The sky's the limit, so let's build together. I'm offering commercial slots for $20 on my YouTube platform for all black-owned businesses. I get thousands of views and I want to share the exposure with you all because black dollars do matter. You can reach me via DM on any of my social media platforms or email lashow1@yahoo.com. Once again, I want to thank you guys so much for your support.
So last week, I posted a video that was quite the controversy. It actually caused me to lose my job. But it's actually opening a lot of doors, and I'm here to discuss how unfair it is to be biracial in America. So my DNA contains 50% Caucasian and 50% African American. So if I make a joke about white Trump supporters who want to legalize incestuous marriage, now I'm racist against white people. But if I make a joke about ghetto black girls that wear those really fake looking eyelashes, now I'm racist against black people. And it's like, what? Being biracial is like literally walking this tightrope where one side is Caucasian and the other side is African American. And you're not allowed to fall off onto one side or the other because you can't identify fully with one culture or the other. But society will put you in a box and tell you which one's more comfortable for them to identify you as. So I'm proud as hell to be two races, and I'll never choose which race I identify with most. And you're just gonna have to deal with it.
First of all, I want to say congratulations. Seriously. Congratulations. You are a biracial person who is mixed in between two different races. And I mean, if that's what you want to celebrate, then that's okay. But in the eyes of your ancestors who are white, you are still considered a black child. And that is due to the fact of your ancestors, white people, making the one drop rule. And basically saying that even if you have a drop of Negro blood in you, that you are considered a Negro. Now, what she meant by society and how she chooses to display herself and act, that's on you. You could be anybody you want to be. But society really doesn't care about you being biracial. This is something that you need to tell other biracial people. There is laws in place that still show you all as being black. If you don't know about it, look it up. Look into it. And if you don't like that, then that's your problem and your insecurity. But I digress. Tell me what you guys think about this. Hey, this is LA from LA Show. Please join me for LA Show, the podcast, now available on Spotify, Anchor FM, Breaker FM, Radio Public, and Google Podcasts. You can find me by clicking the link in my bio now. Thank you so much for tuning in. You don't want to miss it, so check it out. So I got an article here from hiphopoverload.com. Lil Durk's artist OTF Dede got his dreads cut off by goons and forced to eat out girl on her period on video. This was posted January 18th of 2020. Lil Durk's artist OTF Dede got caught up in some bizarre situation. An unknown female set the rapper up to come over when the goons came to the door to violate him. As seen on video, the goons made the OTF rapper eat out a girl who was said to have her period, along with making him eat her butt as well. They also cut off all of OTF Dede's dreads, one by one on camera. No word yet from Lil Durk and his crew, but this is a terrible look and a terrible situation. Oh my goodness. So this situation is real. I don't know what this brother possibly could have done to somebody in the industry. I don't know what this brother could have done to somebody on the streets of Chicago. But this is just a weird way at trying to get back at this brother by putting him on video, cutting off his dreads, and making him perform sexual acts on a female. I want to know who's down with this kind of stuff. And I also want to know what this brother has to say, and Lil Durk. So let me know what you guys think. We're going to keep our eye on this situation. And if you have any updates, let me know. Comment your thoughts. I got an article here from Gossip.com. Erica Dixon chewed out for not vaccinating 8-month-old twins. She claps back. This was posted January 17th of 2020. Keep the measles, mumps, and etc. away from Erica Dixon's cute kitties because they have not been vaccinated. The former Love and Hip Hop Atlanta star just revealed online that she's opted not to give her kids vaccinations. She bragged in a tweet that the 8-month-old baby girls are doing just fine health-wise too. Erica Dixon tweeted, "My twins are 8 months now, never been vaccinated, and have never been sick." Of course, Erica's tweet brought forth opposing opinions from parents. Folks were concerned that if the girls did get sick, it would be life-threatening, but their mother isn't worried about that at all. Somebody tweeted her, "Until they get measles, mumps, or chickenpox, she says they can be cured." Then somebody tweeted, "True, but who wants to go through a rough battle with polio? Oh, and there are people dying from measles. People are dying every day from several diseases. You do realize it's 2020 and vaccinations are preventative measures in hopes that the body builds an immunity to the disease put into the child's body." And if, in case you're wondering, Erica confirms that unvaccinated children will be attending regular school. Vaccinated children get people sick too. The risk is the same, and they will be attending regular school. So somebody tweeted to her, "Those are the very kids that will get other kids sick, spreading germs, but they don't get sick. Homeschool them, please." So we have her taking a stand and pretty much saying, like, these are my children and I'm going to do what I want to do with their bodies. The real interesting thing about people jumping on the vaccination bandwagon is because people don't really know what's in these vaccinations. They just go to the doctor and they just let them pump it right into them or their children. And what I want you guys to do is go and look up some of the ingredients in these vaccinations and comment down below what you find out. Let's do some research and see what the problem really is. I got an article here from Essence.com posted on January 17th of 2020. I can't pronounce the name of this company too well, so bear with me. Comme Des Garcons is being accused of racism on the runway. The Japanese fashion line sent white models down the runway in cornrowed lace front wigs. Paris Fashion Week is in full swing, and unfortunately people aren't talking about Comme des Garcons Fashion Week 20 clothes. Instead, the braided straight back wigs their runway models were wearing are that hot topic. Japanese fashion label Comme des Garcons is no stranger to controversy. In 2018, the brand was accused of purposely avoiding working with black models. Now they've taken a step backward by putting white models in cornrowed lace front wigs for their new men's collection. Relying on racism to generate buzz is not an uncommon tactic in high fashion. In 2018, Prada pulled keychain figurines that resembled blackface, and within months, and Gucci ended up pulling the infamous blackface sweaters off the market as well. Burberry also admonished in early 2019 for sending a model out with a noose around their neck. Given high fashion's strained relationship with black consumers and stylists, racist imagery should be the furthest thing from designers' minds. But that's not the case. Canadian fashion designer Tani was among the first to call the brand out. First of all, I want to say these wigs look ridiculous. I mean, seriously, if you were going to have somebody do this, y'all should have done it right. Secondly, I just find it very interesting how fast we are quick to forgive and forget these companies doing this embarrassing shaming behavior to the black community. You know, I see a lot of people still rocking around with their Gucci belts. And now with this company, it just seems as though they're going to keep riding the wave of racism and keep making black people feel uncomfortable in order to get the buzz that they need to their company. I haven't heard of this company in a long time, but let me know what you guys think about this. Comment down below your thoughts. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of LA Show's Hot Topics. Please feel free to follow me on all my social media platforms below. And you can tune into my podcast. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll be back with more.